do their own, like if they're sitting, okay, they need to be able to march, okay? They might need a little help, but they can work on coming up. We're not gonna, this is for the nurses basically to use, but we may still use it with them. If we're using it with them, we may still put a gait belt on them, but the nurses don't normally are gonna put a gait belt on it, okay? So the patient's gotta have some strength, but they may have low endurance where they're walking along and then they get tired and they need to sit, okay? But it's folks that are more on the independent side with using this, okay? So it flips up
And then you can also move it out.
to rotate it out of the way.
You have to push it up,
Up. Just push straight up.
Oh, yeah.
and then it turns.
Okay.
Turn and burn.
Mm.
So when you're trying to get it close to them, you may have to widen the front of it. So since this one won't come in, my chair's in the way.
Get it around the wheelbase of the bed.
Wow, that's awesome.
Okay. So bringing it in, you can adjust the piece in the front.
So it's at their shins. That's as low as that one goes.
Okay. So for me to start to stand up on this one, we're going to hit the brakes. On the lift ones, we don't use the brakes because it needs to adjust for the weight with the sling. But on this one, since they're going to pull on it, we want to hit the brakes with it. So, and all I'm going to do here, I'm countering pressure here, and I should be able to bring myself up. Okay?
You can still practice like you normally would with a walker, like one hand on the chair, one hand up here. And then you can put your gait belt on as well.
Okay. If I need to change the angle, there we go. Wait.
Yeah,
Put some weight in it.
so I can bring
Oh,
it
look at
down,
that.
but she has to sit back for me to be able to adjust it back.
It needs the weight.
Yes.
Needs some weight on it. So before you're getting somebody up, and if you look at it and go, ooh, that angle's really off on everything, and just sit yourself in it so you can weight it. And then I can do it myself by holding on to it if I'm sitting on it. So
Is that as low as it goes?
Pretty much
Got it?
Yep. Okay. So I'm feeling pretty good. Anna could unlock me, and then I could go walk around. I'm walking.
Walking, I'm talking.
Oh, I'm getting tired. And I can sit. Okay? But we hope that they warn us first. But our goal is for nursing to be using this, not so much us, but we have on occasion needed to use these. So, okay? I'm gonna walk in
People we
and
don't trust.
okay?
Yeah, we got one of those up there.
And it mobilizes very well. It can get into small spaces, so this could be good for getting into a bathroom.
That'd be ideal for that guy.
Narrow it before you're going into the bathroom.
Okay? Any questions?
We go right over the toilet. It's a little more tricky to get it to the shower areas in most of our hospital rooms.
Right.
But over a bedside commode,
Mhm.
you do that.
Come back, come sit down.
Let me widen. Back up to the chair. Put your brakes on.
Awesomeness.
Now, could you bring that bar forward before they sit down, or just move that stuff out of the way?
I'm sorry, what?
What, put the seat back down?
Uh-huh.
Can you, because you said you needed to load it for it to come down, but now can you push it the other way? I know you don't necessarily need to, I'm just wondering if it works this way.
Yeah.
And then flip the little seats out of the way.
Yeah, and you don't, you can push up, oops, push up, and then move right out of the way. So I didn't know that at first, so I had a big person and trying to get these out of the way. I couldn't get them out of the way. It was like, oh, you just lift up and you can
Wing it out.
push them out of the way first, in case you have somebody large.
What?
The brakes are on. Okay, so now you can sit down.
Any questions? All right. There's the first one, a stand aid.